Buonasera. Benvenuti a tutti. Welcome to the Italian Cultural Garden 2019 Opera in the Italian Garden with the Cleveland Opera and the Cleveland Ballet. My name is Tony Marotta from Radio Italia of Cleveland, heard Saturday evenings on WRUW-FM 91.1. Before I begin, let me mention that there is additional room on the lower level of the garden where you can sit and enjoy the concert. Have a picnic on the lawn downstairs or sit in the beautiful amphitheater. Our comfortable large staircases are by the balustrade railing behind the fountain, and you can take them down to the amphitheater. Now, on behalf of Joyce Mariani, the Executive Director of the Italian Garden, the board members, and all our volunteers, we are so happy that you could join us this evening for a concert in the beautiful Italian Renaissance Garden. Today, we are bringing you two art forms, opera and ballet, both of which have their roots firmly planted in the Italian peninsula. The very first opera was presented in Italy in 1598. Meanwhile, ballet, which also originated in Italy sometime in the 1500s during the Italian Renaissance, would soon spread throughout the world. So, what better place to hear opera and see ballet than here in the Cleveland Italian Renaissance Garden? Opera in the Italian Garden was first given in the 1940s with the San Carlo Opera Company. The Italian Garden revived this historical concert in 2008, which continues to this very day. We are honored once again to present the Cleveland Opera, directed by Executive Director Dorota Sobieska, and the Cleveland Ballet, directed by Artistic Director Gladisa Guadalupe. We would now like to acknowledge the great generosity of the Italian Sons and Daughters of America, Ohio District. Our heartfelt thanks go out to Basil M. Russo, ISDA's National President, and to Marie Frank, Vice President, Ohio District. Their generosity has helped to make this concert possible today. Basil Russo, who serves as National President of the ISDA, has long been a champion of Italian culture in Cleveland and is also a board member of the Italian Cultural Garden. Thank you so much, Basil Russo and the ISDA. We'd also like to express our gratitude to Cuyahoga Arts and Culture for their part in bringing you this cultural event today. We couldn't do the work that we do in the Italian Garden without the help and encouragement of two exemplary public servants. Heartfelt thanks go out to Councilman Kevin Conwell and Councilwoman Yvonne Conwell, who are perfect partners and dedicated civic volunteers during the ongoing large-scale $1.5 million restoration of the Italian Cultural Garden. We would like to welcome the Executive Director of the Cleveland Cultural Garden, Lori Ashek, and other board members from the Cleveland Cultural Gardens Federation. And now, our deep gratitude to a very special man, Kenneth A. Lancy. Ken has had a large impact on this public space. His kind heart spans the ocean. His great generosity to the Italian Garden restoration and the beautiful opera programs throughout the years is greatly appreciated. We would like to dedicate this evening's concert to a dear friend of the Italian Garden who we sadly lost this year at 93 years of age, Gino Collage. He was a tireless champion of the garden and took loving care of it for many years since 1990. Gino continued to help maintain the garden after the Italian Cultural Garden Foundation was formed in 2007 during its $1.5 million restoration. We will all miss Gino's thoughtful devotion, his kind nature, and dedication to the Italian garden over these many, many years. As previously mentioned, the Italian Cultural Garden is in the midst of a $1.5 million restoration. The maintenance of this large public space on 2 levels is a daunting task. So we'd like to express our gratitude to the following. Mike Spina of Spina Landscape Contractors for his invaluable help. Anthony and Lou Ainero of Ainero Landscape Development. Tom Antonello. A.J. Petiti, Stan Lawrence, Chuck Giomusso, Rob Lapucci, Tony Kellers, DeMilta Sand and Gravel, Peter Apicella, and Tom Berardinelli, George Herbreck, and Marianne Bacco. Let's have a nice hand for these wonderful people. A big thank you goes out to Huey's Event Productions for the great sound system for tonight's concert. Thank you, Huey's Event Productions. And thank you to all the volunteers here today and to the board members of the Italian Garden for their dedication and hard work throughout the year. Now, by the entrance of the garden, stop and see the beautiful Cadillac that Crestmont Cadillac Auto Group has on display. Both Crestmont Cadillac and Crestmont Hyundai are proud sponsors of Italy's great art forms of opera and ballet. We'd like to mention our collaboration with our wonderful neighbors and our councilman, Kevin Conwell, County Councilwoman Yvonne Conwell, along with the Famicos Foundation and the Stony Brook Montessori School, and Amber Oxley. Looking around this beautiful Renaissance garden just might make you nostalgic and maybe even long for a visit to Italy. If you are contemplating a memorable, customized journey to Italy, then Italian Tours and Travel by Diana are renowned for their individual touch and attention that they give to each and every person, putting their heart and soul into giving you a magical visit to Italy, resulting in a truly unique and unforgettable experience. One of these delightful upcoming trips is the relaxing Tuscan Yoga Retreat, scheduled for September 13th to the 21st. Bask in a Tuscan villa for 7 nights with cooking lessons, side trips, and relaxing yoga. Another exciting adventure will take place from October 11th through the 19th, where you can enjoy yourself as you will take a relaxing tour of Florence, ancient Rome, the charming Amalfi Coast, and the Isle of Capri. Whether your desire is Italy, Spain, Ireland, Iceland, or Greece, there is a customized itinerary just for you. You may find information of upcoming Italian tours by Diana to Italy and Europe at the entrance table. Last but not least, a heartfelt gratitude to Matteo Silvaggio, owner of Little Italy Wines, who organizes our wine tastings at the wine table. Thank you, Matteo. Grazie. Now, like Ringo Starr, Matt had a little help from his wine distributor friends. Steve Tyree from Heidelberg, Jim Howe from JLH Wines, Alan Burge from Bottle to Glass, Tim English, Private Reserves Wine, Jeff Guggenbiller from Tuscany Wines, Dan Ross, Wines LLC, and Andrew Moore, Wine Trends. Thank you again to all our volunteers who graciously give their time to make this concert a success. Grazie mille. Thank you all. And now, for those of you who love everything Italian, the Cleveland Italian Film Festival 2019 will take place from September 5th through September 26th, and will be presenting Italian Oscar-winning films from Italy with English subtitles at the Cedar Lee Theater, Atlas Cinemas, and the Capitol Theater. You will find more information about the Cleveland Italian Film Festival 2019 and upcoming Cleveland Opera and Cleveland Ballet performances at the entrance tables. The Cultural Gardens invites everyone to One World Day, which will take place on August 25th throughout all the gardens. The Italian Garden will have itself great entertainment and food. Again, that's August 25th from 12 noon till 6 in the evening. We appreciate if you would please refrain from loud talking during the concert so we may respect those who wish to hear the music. During the performance, we would also appreciate if you can be silent while the music and performers are performing. Thank you. This year marks the 12th annual performance where the Italian Cultural Garden has presented Opera in the Italian Garden, a much anticipated event that is free to the public. We know many of you love and enjoy coming each year to the Italian Garden's free concerts, and we've always strived to keep this concert free and bringing you the most professional, first-class talent in Cleveland, such as the Cleveland Opera, Cleveland's very own professional opera company, now celebrating its 23rd year, and the renowned Cleveland Ballet, artists in residence at Playhouse Square. Each year, we are committed in keeping this concert free to the public. This magnificent event breaks attendance records each year, but our expenses have also escalated. We would be very grateful if you can find it into your hearts to make a free will offering after the concert so that we may continue to bring these beautiful concerts to you, the public. Again, we remind you, please refrain from loud talking during the performance so we may respect those who wish to hear the music. And we also ask you, please, to keep the aisles clear for the safety of everyone tonight. Now, our program this evening will open up with Giuseppe Verdi's Brindisi from the opera La Traviata. So as always, we invite you to sit back, relax, and enjoy this romantic escape into the world of opera in the Italian Garden.